Robert Heffernan, EndoTech, analytics streaming live exclusively for Pareto token holders. Happy Friday, Good Friday, and the end of March tomorrow, which it already is right now. April Fools, happy April Fools in Asia. And it's Saturday, and cryptos never sleep. You know, I was doing some work in the fiat world today, and I was like, why isn't this chart updating? And then I realized it was Good Friday, and all the markets are closed. And plenty of action to be had in the cryptos, though. Plenty of action. The washout continues. And I'm still on the sidelines, although I think I'm going to dabble a little bit here. I think I'm going to do a little bottom picking. And I want to show you why. And I'm going to ask you something here. Let's go to the chart. Whoa, look at that. Going to the chart. So the chart was up there inadvertently early because I wanted to introduce it properly, because it's showing up again here on the daily, and I want you to guess, anybody, Bueller, anyone. Let's bring it back out. What is this a chart of? Well, you should be able to get an idea by the pricing there, all right, by the pricing. That's the daily in Ripple, XRP, Ripple. And what do we call that formation, folks? What do we call that? That's right, that's a doji, And I have to play it. I have to play the doji, all right? And since cryptos never sleep, trading is available all weekend long, 24/7, 365 days a year. Cryptos never sleep, so Ripple's going to see a little, there'll be a little buying into my account via Ripple. You know what? And the other thing I wanted to talk about was then over the past 2 days, Bitcoin had been holding up better than Ripple, Litecoin, or Ethereum, but especially in Litecoin's case today, a reversal of that trend. And actually on the Litecoin daily chart, Litecoin against Bitcoin closing out of a lower momentum on the daily chart, So I said yesterday, if you wanted to be long Bitcoin, and if you want to be long and wrong, be long Bitcoin. I'm going to change that to if you want to be long and wrong, be long Litecoin right now, all right? Since we cannot short these, we have to take any action that we can. All right, but let's do the rounds. Doing the rounds, a segment we do every day, talking things I'm seeing in crypto land. And the only thing that I noticed today, and I want to go to the headline, they're telling me that Bittrex introduces a stable tether to true USD pairing. Tether to true USD pairing, two stable coins. And you know what? For me, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. For the most part, what you're doing with the stable coins is going to safety when you're trading these things, all right? So for me, it's like home base, and both of them are trading right around the dollar. So I'll use either one of them. Right now, I'm Poloniex using US dollar tether. So that's the important part, though, is that stable coin really means home base, right? Some place that you can go when the market is not performing well, where you get to conserve your asset value. And that's what we've been talking about for damn near a month now, as these things have washed away. But my value, my total asset value hasn't got destroyed because I went to the tether. And so whatever stable asset value you use, understand that when things start to melt, you need to go to something that you can rely on. But now I can't imagine what that spread's going to look like, one against the other, but somebody will be trading it. All right, let's take the vitals. Taking the vitals, a segment we do every day to take the relative, a reading of the relative health or sickness of any particular blockchain asset. Bitcoin right now trading 69.41. Actually above its value range high When was the last time we talked about that? When was the last time that these things showed any strength like that? It's actually above its value range going into Saturday. But hell and gone from the lower momentum at 76.70. But for the first time in a while, above a pivot, above a value range high, showing a little bit of strength. I'm actually considering dabbling here and keeping a tight look on these things. But the doji that was put in Ripple, the reversal of these charts, Litecoin, especially against Bitcoin, and I would rather be in Ripple and Litecoin right now. That can always change, and you can always change your weighting or what you're looking at between these things. Possible bottoming action, though. All right, let's go to Ethereum. Trading 399. Again, it's above its value range high, above the pivot. Again, also hell and gone from its lower momentum level on the daily. So maybe a little end of the week strength here now. But remember, the week doesn't end until Sunday night. All right, and we'll do a segment Sunday night and talk about that weekly fractal again. But for the time being, at least the washout hasn't continued. It didn't. A little bounce off of Friday's action low, and these are looking a little better. XRP also above its value range high, above its pivot, but not near its momentum level, but definitely showing a little bit of strength. All right, this is a basketball team. I'm like, come on, boys. You can do it. I want to get involved. You know, I've been on the sideline for weeks now, it seems. And then lastly, Litecoin trading 120.16 above its value range high, above its pivot, and again, not really near its lower momentum level just yet. Not saying that we can't get there because cryptos never sleep, and we will be trading them all weekend long. All right, but that's what I'm looking at here. A little bit of strength of Litecoin and Ripple, especially against Bitcoin and against the dollar, which we're basing these on right now for our vital sheet, showing a little bit of at least a little pep, you know, here above value ranges. We haven't been able to say that in days here on a blockchain vitals show. So I'm going to dabble a little bit. I'm going to buy a little Litecoin. I'm going to buy a little XRP, and we will see how things shake out. Again, Sunday night, the roll of the week, that weekly fractal. We'll talk about that Sunday night. So be prepared for that. Other than that, have a great Easter holiday and Passover weekend. All right, be safe, and we will see you Sunday night.